Anyway, this Wikileaks, or whatever it is a fantastic thing. You know, I was reading a letter to an editor in one of the newspapers, and the guy had it right. And he said, you know, I applaud the efforts of this Wikileaks character because it's great fun to watch the governments around the world which routinely invade the privacy of their citizens get a taste of their own medicine. Now, you got to understand something. When you realize how we've been lied to by our government and the governments around the world, this WikiLeaks is going to keep them honest. It's the only thing keeping them honest. That's what the founders of this country had in terms of the freedom of the press. They're blowing up a smokescreen saying, oh, this is going to disrupt our defense, our national security,
our diplomacy.
Wrong. I'll tell you why it's great. First of all, when you see what this George Bush did, lying to us with weapons of mass destruction, when you take a look at what's going on right now with North Korea and Iran, especially the Arab governments are all agreeing with Israel. They love Israel. They want Israel to invade Iran right now and take out their nuclear facility. These Arab guys are shitting in their pants over Iran. They want the United States to do an invasion of Iran to get rid of the nuclear weapons. But this is all secret. They got no balls. If they would come clean, they would stand up and say, listen, we agree with our brothers in Israel and we agree with the United States. You know, we're the great evil empire that, you know, our aggression is horrible. Turns out the aggression's pretty good when they need our help. See,
well, the problem is they have such crazy citizens. They can't actually say that out loud because their citizens would all go nuts and start blowing themselves up.
That's right. Their leaders can't even speak up, and it's about time. I like WikiLeaks. I like it all. Let me tell you something. They just uncovered up in upstate New York massive fraud. I still believe we were lied to about Al Gore and George Bush. I still think Al Gore won that election. Mm-hmm. I don't even trust the elections anymore. They just uncovered more corruption where people are registered 20 times and voting 20 times because and the Democrats were found out upstate because what they were doing is they get a guy who's a dope. You know, who knows who he is, and they register him in 20. They fill out 20 absentee. It's massive fraud. It points up everything. All of a sudden, some government official, before he lies to us, is going to say, "Oh shit, what if this ends up on WikiLeaks?" When you got this guy Charlie Rangel, what he did, he fucking didn't pay his taxes. Wesley Snipes in prison for 3 fucking years for not paying his taxes. So, but how can it be right for Wesley Snipes to go up the river when Charlie Rangel got censored? I still don't know what censored means. Censored means he doesn't get to talk. I mean, he's going to have benefits. He's going to have a pension. This motherfucker's getting away with it. How's that possible? It's because government officials suck each other's dicks. Pardon the expression, George. And let me tell you something. That's the corruption that's going on. I'm no hippie. I'm just telling you the way it is.
I'm glad that you're finally getting angry.
Oh, that's right, Robin.
More power to your anger.
I used to tell you these things about government. You'd yell.
Now,
yell about Mexico.
You are always right. You are always right.
Start telling me about Mexico and their corruption.
Robin, the rest of us will never be up to speed the way you are.
No. I'm simply saying that I'm glad you're finally here.
So all of a sudden, when you see that these Arab characters, these sheikhs or whatever the fuck you call them, all of a sudden in secret they're like, America, please, you got to get rid of Iran's nuclear ambitions. What? You got to get rid of nuclear ambitions. I don't know what you're saying.
Indian.
No, whatever the fuck. They're all cowards. They want Israel to go in and attack so then they can condemn them. Meanwhile, they're going to breathe a sigh of relief. Because they ain't man enough to go in there and take away the fucking nuclear weapons. Well, you know what would happen
if Israel went in and blew up Iran?
Yeah.
Then we'd have more terrorists right here.
Right.
Because that's how wacky things are.
So you've got some despicable characters when you've got a United States government, the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, does it? They were warned 50 times about Bernie Madoff, but they were busy investigating me. When you've got that kind of shit, secrecy is no good. We need a transparent government where we see every fucking document. There's no secret you can't see. What secret
Why
can't you see?
should everything be secret from us anyway?
Yeah. Secrets don't do us any good. That fucking George Bush, I can't show you the secret documents, but we know for a fact.
Everything the government does is to keep, it's like sleight of hand. Why is a bill 400 pages long? So you can't tell what your laws are, what they're passing.
That's right. I'm not going to read that shit. I can't even get through a script. I got 2 scripts sent to me over the weekend. I couldn't get through one of them.
Wow.
I'm busy. I'm going to sit and read bills? I got a problem. But I am telling you, this WikiLeaks thing, I got no problem with it. I'm glad it all came out. I'm glad. I don't see any problem. And by the way, the government officials are screaming.
Well, it's a good thing when they're screaming.
They're going to lock this guy in jail. He's giving away secrets. Only secrets I see him giving away is all the phony bullshit you guys are up to. But the big secret. There's no big secret. The big secret is everyone's lying to us. It's horse shit. WikiLeaks. Thank God. Fuckers. They don't like it. They'll spy on you all goddamn day. But
now they got scanners to look through your clothes.
They'll put a camera up your ass. But let me tell you something. When you take a look at what they're doing, this is the same group that can't even get Charlie Rangel. They can't say, Charlie Rangel, you're going to jail. You didn't pay your taxes. Of course they're not going to do that. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm not sure that this guy from WikiLeaks isn't the
man of the year.
Man of the year. That's what this is what this guy wrote. He says, this guy's taken on all kinds of governments, and you can't find a more despicable cast of characters to expose. So, and by the way, WikiLeaks' next big target, supposedly, is the large U.S. banking institutions. Isn't that great? Yeah, you're going to find out what the fuck's going on.
Finally, we'll know what's happened to our money.
Yeah. I don't know if this is such a bad thing. I know on the news they're telling me it's a bad thing. I'm not sure it is. You know, I'm not sure it is.
Well, anytime the government is after you.
Yeah, I mean, what is going on with this government? This guy, Charlie Rangel, it's burning the fucking shit out of me that this guy... I mean, Wesley Snipes going up the river for 3 years. And
well, Charlie Rangel hasn't been dealt with in the courts.
Right.
He's been dealt with in the body where he served.
Will he be dealt with in the courts eventually?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell? How do I get that break? I mean, I got to pay my taxes, and believe me, I'm paying. I'm paying and paying. And I don't mind. I'm fine. I'm a United States citizen. I enjoy the freedoms of this country. I'm willing to pay my share. But don't tell me a fucking congressman don't have to pay his share.
The guy who actually makes tax law.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the chairman of that committee.
The Ways and Means Committee, yeah.
You bet. Anyway.